It's the 9 at 9. They've got lots of wacky stories. You'll be feeling fine. Just set aside your worries. You'll be entertained. You'll be laughing till you're crying. I swear you're gonna find it satisfying.
So weird, you guys.
Is that Ginger
The two of
singing?
you together.
Yeah, no.
Is that Ginger singing?
No,
No,
Ginger?
She sang a couple of the intros,
did.
but I don't think that one. Okay.
Not that
All
one.
right, number 9.
Jealous?
Yeah. I did my own.
Dan's like, I haven't done one yet.
I know.
He
No, I
has.
did.
He's done one.
Yeah, I did the Billy Joel one. Anyway,
He's
who's
did a
doing this
couple
one?
of them. Who is this, Pat?
I am, yeah, it was my name. Anyone can do it, really. Number 9, Europe's highest railway station has a scenic view. The Jungfraujoch is in the Bernese Alps in western Switzerland and lies 2 miles above sea level.
Oh,
Nearly 6-mile journey to the station includes tunnels through the mountains.
Oh, boy.
Once there, you can ride an elevator that takes you up to the Sphinx Observatory on the summit above. There's also a chocolate shop, which is really why you do it, and a restaurant. The trip to get there only takes about 30 minutes.
Oh.
And that looked fun.
Cool.
In and
Yeah.
out. Well, I don't know. I'd be afraid that tunnel would
Yeah,
collapse on
tunnels
me.
will kill you.
Is that through the mountain?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. And what about something happens?
That mountain could collapse.
It could.
What if somebody has a stick of dynamite?
It could. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know what could happen. Or train derails and then you're stuck in the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's only a matter
It's
of
a wild
time
world out there.
before she's like, listen, anything can happen in Julaska. Anything can happen.
Is slipped on a bag of
A
chips?
can of yams could fall off the top shelf and knock me out.
saying.
We're getting there.
All right, number 8. Squirrels cannot die from falling no matter what the height is. With as much time as they spend in the trees, you'd think falling from a branch would be an inherent danger, but it turns out they're genetically designed to survive an unexpected tumble. Squirrels are small and light, usually weighing between 1 and 2 pounds. They also have stretchy bodies and bushy tails that create significant air drag, allowing them to control their falls at a slower speed.
What do you know? Learned something new today. All right, number 7, maxi skirts are having a moment right now. Do I know what that is?
There you
Yeah,
go,
you know
right
a
there.
maxi.
It's a big skirt.
Oh, it's down to the ankle.
Yeah, the long skirt.
Why don't you just say it goes down to the ankle?
Because it's called a maxi.
Well, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. You throw on some cute sandals and a fun necklace, and it's a cute brunch outfit. But toss on some sneakers and a light sweatshirt. It's a casual afternoon running around doing errands look as well. And the material options are endless. You can try soft satin, denim. You keep in mind, though, a good maxi skirt is the perfect transitional item. It will take you from spring into fall. But spring doesn't go into fall. Spring to summer, and then summer to fall. I think is what we meant to say. Here's the number 1 rule. You wear the maxi skirt. The maxi skirt should never wear you. So keep it simple, not bulky. If it's too long, get it hemmed.
Saw a lot of those at church youth group. I can tell you that much right now. Huh? I saw a lot of bare ankles on Wednesday nights. Huh? Ooh.
Number 6, researchers now say tigers have different personalities, just like our pets.
That's the hugest
monster.
What?
Tiger.
A little out of shape.
A new study looked at Siberian tigers held in semi-captivity in China and focused on traits such as confidence, sincerity, bullying, and savagery. The result finds that tigers have characteristics which fell into 2 overarching personality categories: majesty and steadiness. This is getting deep here.
What are we talking about?
I know here. Tigers scoring higher for majesty were healthier, preyed more on live animals, ate more, mated more.
What does that even mean, majesty?
They mated more, though.
Right. But steady tigers were shown to be more gentle, sincere, and loving. Those traits may play a role in the unusual length of time that tiger cubs remain with their mothers. A lot
Oh,
going
look at
on
that's a
there.
good idea. Let's just
Just tap them on the nose.
Are you
There's a hand.
steady tiger?
All right, number 5. It's no secret that ranch dressing is delicious. I'm going to have to take your word for it.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
I've had it, but I don't eat it regularly.
You're not a fan?
No, who's not a fan of ranch dressing? But it's been so long since I've had it. They
Why?
Make it, well, you know why.
Because of calories?
Of course.
But
Are
why
you
is that any
serious?
worse than any other dress? Why?
I'm more of a vinaigrette guy.
Okay, that's
Right.
fair.
You can stick
I'm
to
a
your
ranch
creamy.
guy.
Go ahead. You guys
Yeah.
can stick to your.
Well, you're just using it a
creamy
little
dress.
bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's
So you
trace
get your
them out.
cholesterol check, then we'll talk. Is it worth walking out of a date for? A woman posted this story on Reddit. She went on her third date with a guy. They went to a local restaurant, but they didn't have ranch on the menu. The woman excused herself and ran across the street to buy a bottle.
Oh, jeez.
When she walked back in, the restaurant's manager informed her outside food was not allowed. She got rid of it and continued her dinner. When it was over, the guy told her it was off-putting, that she had to leave, and couldn't she just eat what was on the
Yeah.
menu?
Yeah,
The
he's
woman
right.
said she wouldn't have taken off had the restaurant had what she wanted. And the guy was like, well, yeah, how did that work out for you?
Yeah.
You're not getting a second date with me, and I'm awesome. Who is right and who is wrong here?
I
I
think
think
guy-
that's pretty unanimous.
The guy's,
Guy's
it's
definitely
clear.
right.
It's clear that you don't.
No.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Morgan,
You can't.
you're awfully silent over there.
Yeah, no, the guy. I mean, I don't even know why he had to bring it up. At that point, just be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he needed to be like, that was really off-putting of you. Let's talk about the ranch.
Right.
Just
Maybe
like,
he brought
just
it
like
up,
end
though.
the date and go your
Yeah,
separate ways.
exactly.
Right?
Dialogue seemed to have gone on for a while.
It just,
right?
yeah, it was unnecessary.
Yeah, but the guy was right.
That's very weird. All right, number 4, the birthday paradox is a crazy lesson in statistics. It says if 23 random people enter a room, there is a 50% chance that at least 2 will share a birthday. Wait a minute. If 23 people enter a room, they say that
There's a-
2 will share a birthday.
There's a 50% chance that 2 will share a birthday.
Well, there's a
There's a
50% chance of
50% chance.
everything,
Yeah.
isn't there? I'm going to keep reading. I do
Okay,
this all the time.
well, unfortunately, we're not going to get
We're
into
not going to
the
get into the detailed math, but the phenomenon, they say, can be statistically proven. And to take it all a step further, if you randomly take 57 people and
Okay.
put them in a room, there is a probability that 99% of them. Wait,
It's a 99% chance.
there's a 99% chance that you.
And 99% of them will share a birthday.
Now, you wonder why they didn't put the detailed math in there.
Yeah, that's a
That's-
lot.
That's the
of-
reason.
lot of
They knew
numbers.
who was going to be reading it.
I'm
so.
going to look that up, though.
That
Well,
seems
That is interesting,
high.
right?
57?
57 people, there's a 99% chance that 2 of them will share a birthday.
Yeah.
Feels
It's
awful.
just math. It's just
I'm
math,
a-
Morgan. You're not a scientist like we are. This is the 9 at 9. It's science.
She actually is kind of a scientist.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3, if you've got one of those jobs that lets you work from anywhere in the world, Colombia wants you. They really want you. The country is offering lots of incentives in hopes of luring people from all over the world. A digital nomad visa allows people to stay and work there for up to 2 years. There's also a lot of deals on extended stay hotels and living spaces. In fact, you can check out Colombia.travel website and you'll find all kinds of information about relocation, where to live, where to visit, and all the perks you can get.
Okay. Number 2, these pictures of Rick James' house might just be the best thing on the internet. Here are the pictures featured in Better Homes and Gardens magazine from 1979.
Oh, yeah.
Most rooms have a 2-color theme, shades of purple, greens, and oranges, lots of shag carpet.
Look at that. Indoor pool. Is that shag carpeting on the wall?
Look at the
Oh, there you go.
Those walls could speak.
Look at that. Look
There's
at
even a
that.
bedroom we'll call the Love Den. Lots of red electric hearts. There it is,
Look
right
at
there.
that.
So,
Well, well, well.
each room. All right.
All right,
You,
Patrick.
Rick.
Yeah, number 1, that time Eddie Murphy got snowed in at Rick James' house. He talked about it on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
So you're in Rick's house for 2 weeks, which seems like too long.
No, it was but maybe the most fun I ever had. I
For
was
real?
supposed to go there for like 1 weekend, and we got snowed in Buffalo. Sometimes it has 5 feet of snow, and was stuck in Rick James's house for 2 weeks, and it was one of my fondest memories.
Are you sure it was snow outside Rick's?
You know, Rick never did that around me because I wasn't into it. So
He had the respect for you to not do it.
it's people that do that don't do it around people that don't do it.
Murphy actually recorded his hit song "Party All the Time" at Rick James's house. James wrote and produced the song.
Oh, God, that's great. That's 9 at 9.
It's the 9